Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about discontinued Bath & Body Works mists that they need to bring back. Before I get officially into this video, let me just address the elephant in the room. Maybe some of you guys didn't even notice it. I got tattoos and I have to talk about it because they look crazy and you're gonna see the wrapping throughout these videos as I move my arms because, you know, I talk with my hands a lot. But yeah, I got new tattoos. I had my birthday, as I mentioned a few videos back. My birthday just passed a couple days ago. It was April 7th and all I wanted for my birthday was tattoos. It's pretty much tradition for me to get tattoos every single birthday. I've been getting tattoos every single year since I was 18 and I am now 25, and you're gonna hear me kind of talking about my tattoos in a lot of the videos for this week because I just have to kind of address it before I start whatever video I'm doing. And I'm recording a lot of content today, so I just want to get that out the way because I'm sure for any regular viewers you're gonna be like, something's different. I got 5 new tattoos. They're kind of everywhere right now, so I can't show you the rest, but these 2 are ones that you're gonna be able to see throughout this video. So yeah, they're not looking the best right now. I just got them done literally a couple days ago, so they are full of like ink and bloody and just, you know, that's just how it goes. They're healing and they're wrapped up and I can't take the wrapping off for another couple days, so sorry that you have to deal with seeing this. But anyways, as far as this video, I've been meaning to do this type of video. I could easily turn this video into like a 5-part series because I have so many discontinued mists that I would wish that they would bring back, not just from Bath & Body Works, like also from Victoria's Secret, but mainly Bath & Body Works. There is so many OG mists that they had out back in the day that were so good, and they need to bring these back. So I thought I would start with these. This is gonna be a top 10, and some of these I'm like, if they brought them back, I would quite literally go in and buy like 10 of those because they're some of my favorite scents from like day one, and I'm savoring every little last drop that I have of them because some of these I literally have like 1 left of. So I'm kind of in this dilemma of like, do I want to use it because I love the scent, but then I don't want to use it up because it's all I have. But then if you don't use it, things go bad. So, you know, I'm sure my fragrance lovers can understand out there. Before we officially get started and I show you my top 10 discontinued mists that I need them to bring back, let me know yours in the comments and let me know if we have any that are the same that you also want them to bring back. Let's get straight into this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. Let's start with this. I think I found this literally like 7 years ago at an SAS that they had just randomly had it there. I don't know if they had more. I'm really honestly regretful that I didn't pick up more at that time, but I wasn't into Bath & Body Works crazily like I am now. Back in the day, you know, I would just go in and get whatever. And so I think I just picked this up on a whim, but I knew I had tried this even before that because this scent I have tried since I was in middle school. The fragrance I'm talking about is Velvet Sugar. I would lose my mind if they brought this back. This is one of their best fragrances in my opinion. Now, there's gonna be a lot of sweet fragrances in this, you know, I mean, I love my sweeter scents, but Velvet Sugar quite literally is one of their best scents. I mean, as the name suggests, it's a very sugary scent. Oh my god. Not only is this so good, but it's like bringing me nostalgia, and I've had this bottle for years and it still smells just as good. Like, this has not turned or gone bad in any way, shape, or form. I've used only that much because every time I use it, I'm like, no, I can't use it. But I think starting now, I'm actually gonna start using it and actually enjoying it because I can't just savor this and let it go bad and then I actually never used it. Like, that would be bad. But please, Bath & Body Works, please bring us back Velvet Sugar. This bottle is super old, so it was way before they started putting their notes. But I did look this up, and on Fragrantica, the notes are sugar, strawberry, custard, musk, plum, jasmine, and rose. So good. Definitely reminiscent of scents like, I would say, Pink Chiffon, maybe Be Enchanted a little bit. And there's actually a fragrance that came out after this that I think actually is kind of similar to it, which is Pink Velvet Cupcake, which brings me to Pink Velvet Cupcake because although this scent came out a lot later than Velvet Sugar did, they kept this around for a minute and then they also discontinued this scent. I got this scent when I first started my channel. I did this haul and I literally got this because I had watched this video where somebody was comparing this to Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, and it was before I had my huge fragrance craze and my channel started and my huge collection of perfumes started. started. This girl was talking about how this was similar to it, so I went out and bought it because at that time Killian's Love Don't Be Shy was going crazy and it was super viral because it was just when it had came out that was the scent that Rihanna wore. And so I had been wanting to get my hands on it, but it was sold out for like a year and I was looking for dupes everywhere. So when I heard her say that this was similar, I ran to Bath and Body Works and got it, and it is not similar to Killian Love Don't Be Shy at all. I think she had just compared it because it has similar-ish notes. But I'm mentioning this because I actually think Pink Velvet Cupcake smells kind of similar to Velvet Sugar in a way. The name of Pink Velvet Cupcake is very misleading because it does not smell like a cupcake at all. It smells like the color pink, but it's more of a fruity, sweet scent. It's not super cakey, gourmand, or whatever you would think when you hear cupcake, but it is a very girly, pink, sugary, marshmallowy, fluffy kind of scent. This one has sparkling red berries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. Super sweet, marshmallowy, berry-like, tiny bit gourmand, but definitely not a cakey gourmand type fragrance. And I love this. They need to bring this back also. I do have a backup of that though, so that makes me feel a little bit better about it. Moving on to another scent that I have known since high school, again way before my whole fragrance craze really started. I mean, I've always been really crazy about fragrances. I love smelling good, but I never had huge collections. I just had a couple mists, a couple perfumes, just a very standard collection. But this scent has always been a favorite. I would say I discovered this one around the same time I discovered Velvet Sugar. They were popping off with scents back then. They need to bring these scents. But Paris Amore is just, again, like one of their best scents. There's actually a Victoria's Secret scent that came out recently in their, I think it was their Pop Jelly collection. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was a different collection from the pink line that reminded me a lot of Paris Amore. I know I did a haul recently-ish, so you can check those videos out of all the Victoria's Secret body mist hauls that I did. I know one of those scents, I just can't remember which one it was. One of those scents reminded me a lot of Paris Amore. It's a sweet, fresh, elegant, super feminine scent. There's really just no scent like this. Now, I actually ordered this off of Amazon a few years back because I was trying to get my hands on it and it was not in Bath and Body Works and I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I ordered it on Amazon, and you know how it goes with Amazon fragrances, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're not really the real thing, sometimes they are. I think this is the real Paris Amore. It smells just like how I remember it, but the strength is not really there. It's very soft, but oh, this scent is so addicting. It almost has like a bubblegum smell to it. So pink, it's fruity, it's fresh. It definitely has some elegant, sweet florals in there somewhere. Again, it's an old bottle that doesn't have the notes. Next up, again, I think this came out in the same time as those. They really were killing it at this time because these scents were so girly and sweet and bubbly and fun back then. And the next one I'm talking about is Pink Chiffon. Now, this is discontinued, but I have seen it, well, not recently. They bring it back sometimes in SAS, but is it just me, or I feel like a couple years ago when the SASs were going on, they would bring a lot of retired scents back, and now in all the recent SASs, I would say within like the past 2 years, they don't really have that many retired scents that they bring back, or if they do, it's like boring ones. I'm like, bring the exciting retired scents back. But I know that they bring this one ever so often. Like, I have seen it more recently. I would say the Paris Amore and the Velvet Sugar I have not seen for years and years, and you can tell it's a newer mist because the notes are actually in the back. But Pink Chiffon is another one that is so girly and sweet and fun. If you guys have ever smelled Riri by Rihanna, that is the perfume equivalent to Pink Chiffon, and I love layering those two because it makes me feel so girly and pink. This one has notes of sparkling red pear, jasmine petals, tiare flower, vanilla orchid, and chiffon musk. I feel like the notes make it seem like it's so much more floral than it is. Oh my god, this is so good. This is just like a sweet, almost creamy, almost like tonic in a way. It has depth. It's a sweet floral for sure, but the florals are not that heavy in here. It's more of just like pink notes. I don't know, marshmallow, pink marshmallow. I'm just getting all these pink girly notes in here. They did actually bring a almost repackage. The notes in it were different, but it smelled very similar. I think it was called Raspberry Chiffon, and even the name was similar to it. So they got very close to the OG Pink Chiffon. I wouldn't say it was a total repackage because, like I said, the notes were a bit different. I would say that one was a little bit heavier on the berries, which I love, and I loved Raspberry Chiffon, but we need just the OG pink chiffon bag. And then another one that I need, I think I have 3 or actually maybe just 2 of Be Enchanted. Be Enchanted, this is an enchanting scent. That's all I could tell you. Again, if you love berries, a lot of these scents are very berry forward. I love sweet berry marshmallow type of notes in fragrances, especially when it comes to body mist, because you know they're going to be prevalent and you know you're going to really smell them to their most realistic full potential. And so that's why I love berry body mist so much, and I love layering them with perfume. And Be Enchanted is one of the best berry pomegranate type scents. I also really love pomegranate because again, it has depth, it's super sweet, it's juicy. And in here we have iced pomegranate, sugared petals, chilled passion fruit, whipped vanilla, and light musk. This scent is top tier. I get so many compliments with Be Enchanted. This one is perfumey. It's definitely more elevated than some of those other ones that were just more like girly and fun. I love layering Be Enchanted with Calvin Klein's Euphoria. That perfume also has pomegranate in it, and the two complement each other so well. It's a layering combo that gets me so many compliments. It's so seductive and addicting with all the berries going on. You need to try it. Then we have a total gourmand. Even though I had a little bit of a rocky start when I first got introduced to this scent, I am now in love with it, and I think it's one of their most original and just unlike any other scent. This is Raspberry Jam Donut. This is one of their most spot on fragrances that they have ever done. Honestly, that any scent has ever done, because Raspberry Jam Donut has somehow been able to capture every single part of a real raspberry jam donut down to like the warmth of it. When you spray this scent out, it not only smells like the most realistic raspberry jam donut, but you literally almost smell like it has just been taken out of the oven. Like the sweet steaminess of it. It has this warmth and it is so magical. This scent, I'm not gonna lie, I don't wear it all the time because it's so literal. It's a very literal scent, and so on a daily basis, you know, I don't want to always walk around smelling like a actual raspberry jam donut. I actually love wearing this in a lot, like if it's a rainy day, I'm cozying up, that type of vibe. So good for that kind of occasion because it'll just make you feel so warm and cozy, and you're gonna be able to enjoy it a lot, and you will literally become edible. Like this is a smell like a snack scent if I've ever smelled one. The notes in here are wild raspberry jam, powdered sugar, and warm fluffy donut. And when I tell you, it is those notes to a T. I know in this collection was also strawberry pound cake, and they bring out strawberry pound cake a little bit more often, but I haven't seen this one ever since it came out, and I definitely think they need to bring the scent. Then of course, champagne sprinkles. I always talk about champagne sprinkles. I bought a backup of this. This came out in an SAS couple years back, and I think I fell in love with this because I think this kind of reminded me of scents like these, you know, the whole pink vibe of when all these scents kind of came out, and I finally was kind of excited that they brought a scent that kind of fit into that vibe a little bit. Champagne sprinkles is another one that for me is very literal, and I explain it the same every single time, so I'm sorry if you get bored of hearing this description, but there's really no other way to describe this scent. It quite literally smells like what you see here in the picture, like a glass of champagne and you just dumped a full bottle of sprinkles into it, like, and then all those sprinkles kind of absorb the champagne, so they get a little bit of that bubbly effervescent scent to it, but mainly it's the sprinkles and the sweet powdery sugariness of those sprinkles that you can smell with just a hint of champagne. It has notes of sparkling champagne, raspberry icing, and rainbow sprinkles, and it is so good. Oh my god. It's so fun, it's flirty, it's so girly. It is just, literally this is pink. This is the color pink in a body spray, and I need them to bring this back. Again, I'll be the first one to buy it, and I will buy like 30. Next, obviously, I'm really exposing how much I love berries in this video, but raspberry tangerine, this is another one that's very literal. Bath & Body Works does a really good job at making their names smell exactly like the fragrance. Like they very much correlate with one another. If I could describe this scent, it smells like you have a bowl here of tangerines that you crushed up, so you know that scent is very fragrant and powerful. And then over here, you have a bowl of crushed up raspberries. and you kind of just waft those two smells together, it's raspberry tangerine. It's so realistic to the fruits. This is not synthetic or anything like that. This is a very realistic, pure raspberry and tangerine smelling scent. It's so sweet. I think the raspberry kind of dominates, which I love because I prefer berries over citrus any day. But I think the citrus kind of gives it this little tang, this little zest that really, really, really enhances that raspberry. It has notes of wild raspberries, fresh tangerines, and lemon zest. This scent is freaking delicious. It's like raspberry tangerine juice. Okay, so those are all of like the really, really sweet ones, which is normally what I go for. But don't get me wrong, I also really love fresher scents, and we gotta talk about Kaleidoscope in this video. But I'm happy to say that I actually think it may not be like an official repackage, but there are new scents in Bath & Body Works right now that I'm gonna let you guys know about that I think smell very, very similar and could possibly be repackages to Kaleidoscope. I think I bought Kaleidoscope in the same time I bought that pink chiffon a few SASs back, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh wow, this scent. This scent is unbelievable. This smells like a high-end perfume, and it's actually been compared a lot to Glossier You, which I totally agree with because I think they smell very, very similar. I love Kaleidoscope. There's like this iris note that I smell in here. There's this powdery, but not in a baby powder kind of way, in like the best powdery, musky, iris, almost like sweet makeup smell that I'm smelling in here, but still with that freshness that Glossier You also has, that fresh muskiness. It is such a unique scent. I smell a bit of like this woody vibe, super, super, super unique. I love Kaleidoscope. And there's two scents in Bath & Body Works right now that I think remind me a lot of Kaleidoscope. The first one is If You Musk, which came out in this brand new collection that they just released, which is supposed to smell like high-end perfumes. And If You Musk is definitely a dupe for Glossier You, and it's also very similar to Kaleidoscope. So if you missed out on this scent, although they have not officially brought this specific scent out, I think that's very, very close to it. Another one, again, that smells very similar to it is this new scent that I smelled, but I didn't pick up just because I had this, and it reminded me a lot of it, and it was just this like musk scent. I think it was literally called musk. I'll have a picture on the screen so you can see, but both of those fragrances reminded me a lot of Kaleidoscope, so just mentioning that in case you don't have this in your collection and you really want a scent like it. Either of those scents will get you very, very close to this. And then the last one is very unlike literally every single one of these scents that I talked about because it was all just sugary, pink, girly, feminine, super pink and girly girl vibes. And this is not like the others at all, but there's something about this scent. It is again very, very true to the name, and that is Beachfront Blanket. This came out in an SAS a couple years back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, back when I first started my channel and when I first did my huge SAS haul. I literally had like this 3-part SAS haul back then because I went crazy. I was just building my collection and there was really good mists at that sale, so I bought like everything, and that's kind of where my collection really, really grew, was from that sale. And I bought Beachfront Blanket in that sale, and this scent is the embodiment of ocean breeze. It smells like you just went to the beach with your family, you're setting up your umbrella, you're setting up your towels, and there's that beachy, you know, breeze in the air. You kind of get this waft of sunscreen that other people are putting on, and you know, it's like that beach smell. It reminds you of being on vacation and that kind of vibe, and that is this to a T. Wow, I don't know how they've done that. It literally smells like a beachfront blanket. It has notes of fresh white linen, summer sun rays, and soft musk. It's so unique. Bath & Body Works has never done a scent like this before, and I don't think you've ever smelled a scent like this before, period. I would love an actual perfume of this. And you know I truly love this because you just saw like the girliest, most pink and sugary scents, and now I'm showing you this. But there's truly something special about Beachfront Blanket, I'm telling you. They need to bring it back. And that completes this video. Those are the top 10 discontinued mists that I wish that they would bring back. They need to bring back, and I'll be the first one to buy these scents if they ever do come back. I can definitely make way, way, way more of these videos because if I really sat down and thought about it, there is so many more scents that I would love. But these were the scents that I kind of just took out of my collection, and I'm like, dang, I wish they had these, because I would go in right now and buy like 15 backups. Let me know which discontinued scents you want them to bring back, and maybe you can jog my memory, because maybe I'm not thinking of others that I would love for them to bring back, and then I can do like a part 2, 1, 3, and 4 to this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.